Hare Krishna, Bhagavad Gita 5.12. Yukta karma flankyaktva santam apnoti nash kim ayukta kamakarana phalosakti nivachati. The steadily devoted soul attains unadulterated peace because he offers the result of all activities to me, whereas a person in union with the divine who is greedy for the fruits of his labor becomes entangled. So if one performs activity with the intention to enjoy the fruits of his activities, one becomes entangled. One gets reactions, and these reactions in turn, they create other reactions and other reactions. It forms like a knot. And how can we untie this knot and get rid of these reactions? That the process described in Bhagavad Gita is devotional service, especially hearing, chanting, remembering and worshipping Krishna. These activities are transcendental. Why are they transcendental? Because Krishna and his pastimes are transcendental. And by absorbing in them, really our karma gets dissolved and the knot becomes untied. But we have all material desires, and it's not easy to get rid of them. So therefore, it is recommended that we use our material desires in the service of Krishna. And that's called, Srila Prabhupada calls it the dovetailing technique, or overcoating your activities with devotional service. Like this cake here is overcoated with chocolate. It's overcoated. That although we have material desires, we have a desire to do so many things in this world, we make Krishna the center of our activities. That dovetailing technique was applied also by Narada Muni. Narada Muni, when he met Dhruva Maharaj in the forest, Dhruva Maharaj told Narada Muni that about what happened to his stepmother, that he felt offended, and that he wanted to get a kingdom greater than his grandfather father Brahma, out of revenge. And his mother Suniti had advised him, whatever you want, only the Supreme Personality of Godhead can help you. And Dhruva might ask, where can I contact the Supreme Personality of Godhead? And she said, there are great sages in the forest, and they perform austerities to come eye in eye with the divine. So Dhruva Maharaj decided to go to the forest. But then when Narada Muni met Dhruva, and Narada heard the story, he said to Dhruva, Maharaj, you're a child, 5 years old. Go back to your mother. And later, when you are adult, you can come back and perform the severe austerities. But Dhruva was determined. He had this Kshatriya blood, and he felt offended, and he said, whatever it takes, I will do it. So Narada Muni could see his determination. And therefore, he said, okay, you do your austerities, but while you're doing your austerities, you make a deity form and look at the deity constantly, and you constantly chant Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So Narada Muni overcoated his austerities with devotional service. And that's the technique. So in that way, Narada Muni tricked him into devotional service. But for us, it can be very simple. We have our house, we clean for Krishna. We install the deity in the house, we worship the deity. The deity is the owner of the house, and we clean his house. So by that, everything you do, you can coating with devotional serve, overcoating. That impersonalists, they get also so-called liberation. But that liberation is not real liberation without being overcoated by devotional service. It's like someone is banging his head against the wall. He's banging his head and then he's suffering because of that. And then he stops doing that and is liberated from the suffering. That is like the impersonalist who gets liberation. Like someone is in the hospital and then he's cured. But when one is cured, one should not hang out in the hospital. One should go home and do again one's normal activities. And that's missing with this impersonalist. They are free from suffering, but then they have to do the normal, the natural activity of the soul, which is devotional service. And that devotional service, as exemplified by the 6 Goswamis, is hearing about Krishna, glorifying Krishna, remembering Krishna, worship Krishna constantly. And that is the art to dovetail our activities with devotional service and quickly make spiritual advancement and get out of this entanglement of the world forever. Thank you very much. Jai Prabhupada.